Hello, hello. Another week, another weekly challenges. This time we have credit ticket 100,000, 200,000 and 6-star roulette ticket, which is not bad at all. And what we're gonna do with cars is we're gonna choose all the cars we can actually buy straight away. Let's go through all of them fast, all 5 of the choices for these races. For weeklies. Okay, so this is gonna be the first one. 356 Carrera Porsche. For the second one, we also going with a Porsche. Recommended is 600 performance points, but we did beef this one up a bit and made a very simple Reddit livery, since we're gonna post the video there. And then for the third one, what was the third one? I think third one was this Lancer Evolution, that is also available in the used car section. This is a bit pimped up version, no major changes, as you can see. I mean, no permanent changes, right? So we're made to the car. Then we got this Stingray. Actually, yeah, one permanent change. The car is white, so there's that. There's this Stingray I made a while ago. I'm not sure though how well is that set up, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go and drive it. And for a final race, again this time without a strategy, we're gonna use NSX Type Air from 92. Also a bit beefed up and also currently available. Look at, I mean, Jesus Christ, what a sound, beautiful. Alright, so back to the first car and let's see if we can get this done within an hour. So first race, Sunday Cup Classic. There we go. Autodrome Lago Maggiore. Center layout. Let me just real quick see. So we can turn everything off. There's not gonna be strategy. And yeah, I think that's it. Here we go. I love this car. I just bought it again because I really dug the color. All my braking points are on. I mean braking zones. Oh, look at that. Very much a fan of these type of races. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Hashtag unexpected. Let's go. So this is unmodified Porsche. Straight from the factory, of course. Shouldn't have any trouble winning this race. If you don't go making mistakes like this that I just made there. Ooh. With some aggressive weight transfer in that right corner. It did caught me a bit off guard, I gotta say. So yeah, in other news, PlayStation 5 Pro is finally out, but still no major. This is on regular PlayStation, by the way, just to be clear. Oops. But yeah, no major VR updates for Gran Turismo 7. Polyphony is just doing their own rhythm, and I don't know, I kind of love that. I don't know, I just kind of like that. Like, they're gonna release it when it's ready. We could have seen that even when PlayStation VR2 was firstly coming out. Oh, this is it, this is the last. Alright, so we're making a podium. That's important. All right. But yeah, even when when PSVR2 first came out, GT7 was not there in the top presenter. Oh, look at this! I haven't finished this one before. It's so it seems. All right. Well, anyways, I guess I didn't finish it now as well. But yeah, for now, on PlayStation 5 Pro, while using PSVR2, you can expect 120 Hertz. All right, we're changing to this because that's because of VRR, or a variable refresh rate that is not locked. That just hits the 120, upper limit. But as far as sharpness and like drawing distance and things like that, those things are gonna be added with a patch at a later date, or possibly soon. But alright, let's go back to this Porsche. Oh yeah, this is it. So for these races, I usually like to have used to race them with, oh, that was way too much slowing down, but I'm kinda not putting too much on this car at this moment, but it handles beautifully, gotta say. And actually, I think I didn't show the setup for this car. If I remember, I'm gonna go through it real quick after the race is done. But also no permanent changes except the width of the car, which I usually do just, I don't know, in my experience, in like 90-95% of the cases, the car, oops, there we go again, mistake on the right corner on the first lap in the Porsche, but it was quite a dynamic corner. Oops, I entered this one bad as well. You gotta enter it from the right and then just brake pretty much in the straight line, or else the car can become pretty unstable. But this car is handling very nice. Oops. Okay. But yeah, in most cases, oh, there's that thing. Somebody was complaining on Reddit about the pop-in. And I was saying I never even noticed it. I mean, I guess I did. I noticed it just then with reflections on this car. Like when car moves, I don't know, like not even that far. Oops, did I? Oh no, look at this. Ay, come on. I was looking in a back mirror to see that car I touched, and then They lost control. But anyways, as I was saying, drawing distance, you could even saw it there with details on that added spoiler on that BMW. Just like even when the car is like even 20 meters ahead, some details will not render, which I guess is especially noticeable in reflections and in car modifications, you know, that were added. In this case, the wing, arrow wing. Alright, so let's see if we can do this right. So here from the left and then straight, or something like that. It's way too much braking there, but still. Alright, so I guess these are gonna be, this is gonna be 2 or 3 lap race. I didn't really notice it. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a 3 lap race. I actually like this track. It's a fantasy track, but I don't know, it's cool. I like the way Polyphony approaches, Polyphony's approach in making these tracks. They will usually make them, you know, like they're realistic enough, but then again they will add some elements that would be kind of hard to I guess, I mean hard, yeah, they would definitely be more challenging to make in real life. So that's cool because you can experience them in the game, and then again, like I said, they're not unrealistic in that sense. Although recently I was thinking, how cool would it be to have, we did have some form of editors, track editors in, again. Yeah, what happens here? I think I just put a bit too much power on those back wheels and the car starts slipping. But yeah, like corner like that, you know. You don't necessarily see that often. This track definitely has a lot of dynamic to it, and then again a lot of beauty on the side as well. Is this it? Yeah, alright, this is it. I'm gonna watch just a few seconds of this to see. To actually see the car. There's that little Reddit alien, and then on the front you can see it looks like he's sucking. It looks like he's getting sucked in by that air vent. Yeah, there we go. All right. Second race is behind us. Off to the third. Evolution meeting again. This car is available in unmodified state. used car section of the game. Oh, I did forgot to show you, and I can't change it now. Alright, never mind. Let's look at the details for this one real quick. Oops, there it was. So just basic tweaks. Let's see how the car behaves. It can go up to 8,000 RPM, so we put 70% of power to the back wheels. Ooh. So braking points are usually generous, and you can kind of step over them, but for this car, because of course the game just calculates them, I guess, based on performance points and whatnot. But for this car, it seems one needs to be on point and actually start braking. Yeah, maybe even a bit earlier, but basically not after it, which is curious. Yeah, it's definitely different. I'm really not a fan of I don't know, I think it's a bit kitsch, you know, how the car looks by default on the outside with all the stickers, but that's just my opinion. Oh, again, a bit late, but fine. Overall drives very nicely. And these kind of light modifications will pretty much refresh any car in the game. And make it a bit more fun. And there you can see pop in. We can acknowledge pop in there. Now we missed it for this car because it was just behind the other one, but yeah, you can definitely notice pop in from the back spoilers. Here we go. Yeah, and that's silver Mitsubishi that just popped up. I kind of never paid attention too much to it. I mean, I just kind of ignore it. I mean, you can see it all over the place, you know, on trees and leaves and things like that, but for the most part, you know, the picture just in general is very stable and clear. You know, you can always see the track and the cars, even if the track layout is such that, you know, at one point, for example, you can see a different part of the track that is maybe a few hundred, you know, meters away from you. You will still be able to see it in the distance, and if there's cars on it, you'll see them perfectly. So of course, not every detail on the car will be there, but I think that's all I'm trying to say is they put you know, they focused on the important stuff. So while it would be ideal to, you know, have less pop-in, which I'm sure will be the case when they upgrade it. They upgrade the version for PS5 Pro. Oops. Oh yeah, feisty. I think they still made very, very good choices with what they, you know, could work with for the base PS5 model. And if you had a chance to play GT Sport, on original PSVR, so on PlayStation 4, then you know how much difference this actually is. And even that, so even on PS4, with all the blurriness and pop-in and everything, it was still pretty unique and amazing experience. To be honest, the way they implemented it is just masterful. I mean, of course, it's Sony Studios, so I'm sure they have, you know, like super great support from other Sony teams. Oof, that would let them implement it in such a way, right? But look at this. I mean, all the reflections you have on the dashboard, basically, and on the glass as well in front of you. So you have all that stuff that makes it quite immersive. Also, I generally, yeah, I kind of like all the pop-in stuff is basically more in my peripheral view, and I guess it just does not bother me. As much as some people, I guess. But like I said, even that will be addressed. It's kind of shame that Sony didn't talk. Pretty much they didn't mention, I believe. Yeah, like in their official little presentation from Mark Cerny about PS5 Pro, like PSVR was not uttered, you know, they didn't even mention it whatsoever, like even in one line, like you're gonna see some of these changes, you know, reflect positively for PSVR2 users as well, you know, even that, no acknowledgement whatsoever. Which is crazy. I'm almost certain, like majority of players, of course, because if you get it, like it's cool, but for most part, people that don't drive GT7, they will get rid of PSVR pretty quickly. You know, maybe if they're playing No Man's Sky, it's again. Oof. It's again one of the. Yeah, sorry, I'm not too concentrated on the driving, obviously. Yeah, it's interesting when you just talk randomly, how it's kind of easy to lose that edge. Which is one of the reasons I like to have a bit overpowered cars for events like this, so you know, so mistakes can be made and the race can be still finished. Let's see. Oh, we didn't get a roulette ticket. We actually didn't get any rewards. I'm just noticing. That's probably because sometimes it happens. I'm not sure why. Maybe I shouldn't have logged in first. Anyways, I've changed the time zone, right? So yeah, something is busted. All right, so this time we're picking this Stingray. Let's see. You got racing mediums. These are the settings. Okay, so it's 700. That's the suggested That's just suggested. Yeah, it's not even a limit, just suggested. So this is just below it, so it should actually be quite interesting. Because this car is quite elongated. Oh, look at this. Looks beautiful. Car is quite elongated and... ooh. Alright, retry real quick and... oh boy, I'm not sure. Oh god, this is, I believe, a really bad choice for this track that has many... Yeah, this is not gonna work. Alright, so unfortunately I'm gonna need to change this for something random. So... oh, I can't even change it here. I could turn on the traction control, but for this track, I mean... well, I believe it would be a bit too much, to be honest. So let's see, 700. Maybe we could try it with a Viper that we have here. So yeah, let's try and do that. So this is obviously as well modified version. If I'm not mistaken, this one should drive very nicely. I've done this one recently as well. I don't think it is still available in used car though. Maybe it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is just a different kind of song. Beautiful, beautiful. Not gonna push it too much. Oh boy, man, this is... I mean, I love this track. I think it's very exciting. Oof. But yeah, it will definitely. Oof. All right, beautiful. Made that save. Definitely asks a lot of attention. It's kinda, especially at this point, but I'm not gonna try and do any moves here. Maybe on the exit there. Alright. Oof, beautiful, that was close. Alright, GT40, let's go! Oh, look at that. Oof. Made a contact there. Sorry. I do try to race clean just for the sake of immersion. And yeah, this car obviously just goes through this track and competition like nothing. Like they're nothing, so that's cool. There's our buddy there. Oof. So cool. Oh no. Yeah, if you... Obviously, I mean, the whole track is like that. If you can't manage your weight distribution while braking, you will get punished for it. Oh, look at you. Look at you. So much speed in a straight line. Interesting. Oh, look at that car go, man. What are you doing? I think I made a contact there a bit. And yeah, it's cool to see how much will that affect the car. I believe before cars were much, you know, computer controlled cars were much more sturdy. But now if you touch them, it will just throw them off. They will lose their line and crash, so you gotta be careful if you're aiming towards somewhat realistic feel. You don't wanna make a contact, of course, but yeah. If you do want to make it, then it can be quite fun. But look at this. He lost control by himself, so... Okay, let's start braking sooner this time. Alright, not bad, not great, but not bad. Wanna go very close here and then step out. Oops. Looking at my instruments. Almost going off the track. It's one of the things you gotta be extra careful when in VR. Yeah. Kinda wanna use moments like that. Oh yeah, look at that sun coming through. But yeah, you wanna... There's a part of you that wants to explore around the car when there's not much happening in the race, but then second you do that, something is happening already. It's a pretty bumpy circuit in its own right. I'm not really familiar with the limits of the car yet. Oh, no. No, almost. But no cigar, okay. It's alright, there's nobody behind me, and it's going well. Let's see what the time is. It's 35 minutes into these events. Usually you can do them within an hour. But if you do some mistakes or watch some replay or something, it will take a bit more. Oh, look at that, sun is going down, I guess. It's beautiful. Golden hour. I don't know how many laps do we have. If this is a longer race, then this is probably gonna hit night time as well, which would be cool because this track is beautiful at night. And I believe I've made custom warm lights for this car. I mean, I didn't make them, I just set them. So it would be cool to see on the road as well. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, beautiful. A vanilla sky. Is that the term? And there's also a movie, Vanilla Sky, originally made in Spanish, I believe, right? With Penelope Cruz. And then later remade in Hollywood with who was playing Penelope Cruz role. Was Penelope Cruz in remake as well, but just in a different role? I'm not sure. She's showing up. Yeah, maybe. I think she plays the other character, and then this one was by what Cameron Diaz took, let's say, the main women's role, and Tom Cruise. Oh no, the race is finished. Tom Cruise was playing the lead male role. Right, so I guess the last race will be quite long, but again, there's no strategy on it. Unfortunately, no rewards for us. Yeah, I am a bit pissed by that, but it is what it is. Alright, so finally, no performance point limit. But we are gonna change the car and we're gonna try this NSX Type R, as, like I said, it's available. And when Senna was testing this Ayrton Senna back in the day, I think it was exactly this NSX. He was testing it on a track. I'm not sure was it this track though, I can't remember. It would be fun if it was. Oof, what the heck? Oof, alright, retrying. I'm not sure what's happening. So this is an engine swapped version, but with just some basic modifications, so we didn't like customized gears or anything, which is usually what's recommended in engine swap situations. Okay, yeah, man, it throws me off so fast. Okay, real quick, let me try and see what's happening here, and if I can. I put mediums on there. Alright, if differential. So we are basically. So should I put? I think I should soften the rear, right? Or should I soften the front? Since right now I don't know, let's see. Let's try with a softer rear real quick and see if we can manage that a bit. Will we get different feeling now? Oof. No, it's worse. Right, so let's reverse that. Let's see how it feels with softer front. Will that change anything at all? Or we'll just try and be very gentle with our power inputs. I'm not sure that we put turbo in this car, but if we did, then definitely. Alright, so okay, so I'm actually much more careful now with power inputs, so that would be the main reason for not slipping there this time. Quite a long braking lines. Oof, alright. It would seem Polyphony is kind of avoiding strategy races for a while now. And there used to be times where we got like 2 strategy races at the same week. So I guess they're just kind of playing with the format, seeing what people like more. Because, I mean, strategies are usually very simple and require, you know, 1 pit stop. Or no pit stop if you set your car like it and your strategy, but I don't know, maybe most like casual people, weekend warriors, don't like that and just want to have, you know, a few clean races. So maybe that's why they're kind of using strategies more sparsely now. I don't know, just a guess. Which, I mean, I can understand to an extent. But also... Also, I think it's good to, you know, ever so slightly challenge people. But yeah, I'm sure they didn't decide to throw out the strategy in these races altogether, but it is what's happening now. So yeah, like loosening up the front as a general recipe, I think, yeah, should combat understeering. And in this case, it seems to be working, although, like I said, I did... Okay, yeah, just as I was saying that, here we go, it happened. Okay, that's terrible. It's a terrible way to get back in the game, into the race. Of course, I would not only get penalized for this, but also I would crash my car in real life, so... But I did want it to go back ASAP. But yeah, it's definitely not like my current car setup is... Oof, dude, sorry. Far from ideal, but it looks as something that could be worked with, and we are working with it. I would like to know what's my overall position though. That would kind of help. Oops. I doubt I'm fourth. There's probably more cars in front as well. But then again, this is going to be a longer race. Alright, so let's see in front. So as I was saying before, oops. Oh, looks like there's maybe nobody there. Yeah, this is a Honda, and look at this. You can rev it. Over 9,000 display there. So yeah, at least up to 10 and more thousand RPMs. But yeah, in general, I would say if your car is that's talking in kilos, but like if your car is just like ratio of power. Oh no, we're actually first, it seems. But once you lose control on the grass, it's really hard to get it back. I mean, if we are first, that's cool. I guess we can just relax. But I kind of never know in these races, you know, sometimes. Because I didn't really drive very good and made quite a bit of big mistakes. Yeah, it's just no way. Once you start losing, there's too much power. But yeah, if your car, like if you have like a ratio of, let's say, more than more than, let's say, 1 horsepower on 3 kilos. So let's say you have 500 horsepower and your car weighs 1.5 tons, so 1,500 kilos. That's about the limit you can expect. Like upper limit you can expect to be able, you know, that should give you, with some general setup, a car that should be quite powerful and manageable on the track, you know. If it goes above it, yeah, it will become a challenge, and you will need to be very careful with your inputs. But of course, if car is like specifically designed for the track or tuned very well, that can also make a ton of difference. As far as these NS6s go, I really like the one that, I mean, I love this one the most as far as look goes, but as far as driving goes, just, you know, from the factory, my favorite model came 10 years after this, so in 2002, and it's also in this game. It does have a similar visual overall shape, but misses the lights. Yeah, I'm trying to. And again, I'm all over the track, but okay, there's nobody there now. At least this time I look, but there you go. Can't get too relaxed. And off we go. I'm also actually not a huge fan of this track. I know it's and not just because of this. I know it's a very classical track, Spa, you know, with many interesting parts. It's not that I hate it or anything, just, I don't know, I guess I don't, I just don't love it too much for whatever reason, you know. It is how it is with these things. Oftentimes they're not, I mean, you could argue for some things in semi-objective manner. A bunch of the things and preferences in track and cars in general are overall quite subjective. Hence, I'm not a big fan of this track. But at the same time, I appreciate it. And it does have quite a few interesting moments, so I'm not necessarily avoiding it per se, but let's say I will pretty much never do a time trial here. I'm pretty sure I've gilded it. I wouldn't bet on it, but I think I did. But yeah, I wouldn't use it for, I don't know, car testing or something like that. I don't think there's any track I kinda really dislike in this game. Like the track that I will roll my eyes if it comes. Alright, so we got 5 more minutes on the clock. until we hit the PS5's recording limit of 1 hour. Which also I'm not sure why it's there. There's gotta be a reason. Yeah. I do wonder will that limit be moved? For PS5 Pro. But yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit curious actually. It's probably doesn't have to do much with technical ability, because of course PS5 Pro has a very capable and fast SSD drive, so it could easily access it in real time, which I'm sure it does anyways, and just record the video there, basically meaning it could record without any time limit, except of course limit would be the hard drive. But yeah, I'm not sure how many races do we have here. As I said earlier, usually with some mistakes and like distractions and watching replays. Oh, yeah. It's again. Yeah, you need a few more minutes, you know, more than 60 minutes. So probably not gonna be able to finish this. Oh, and just as I said that, another surprise. We did finish a final race. So there we go, weekly challenges, yeah. I'm actually quite excited by that. So we did get the credits, but we didn't get any tickets. We would just have enough time to actually open up the 6-star ticket and see what we got inside, but we got nothing. Alright. Anyways, it is what it is. Since we still have some time, let's real quick go and change back to this Carrera, because I believe we did not go into the settings. But there we go. These were the settings for this car. It was quite good. Of course, if you wanna, like, it's always a good practice to, I don't know, see settings from some modern Porsche and then try, or RUF, I don't know how you pronounce that, the company that does modifications for their car. I think they own it now. And then copy what they do, you know, try and mimic that here. That will give you great results. This was, however, just a freestyle, quick setup. But there you go. These were weeklies for this week. Have a good one. And until the next time, take care.